Most people tend to focus on their habits, their disciplines. I do all of those things. But there's one thing that you might be neglecting. That's social, physical, digital environment. And it's shaping you more than you probably think right now. Trust me, you want to listen to this video. You want to learn more about what I'm talking about. And I'm going to give you one example. There's two different people who have the same identity, same goals, same drive, same everything. But the one thing that they're lacking is their environment. One person has all the resources in their environment, the other person doesn't. But why are they so different? Why will one person achieve that has a great, substantial environment, but the other person won't? And I'm gonna break all of that down. Now, listen, you probably hear a kid in the back having a hell of a great time. That's my daughter. And if it doesn't sound good, hey, I might just re-record this, but hopefully this mic is picking up only my words, right? But yeah, your environment is shaping every single thing around you, and you just don't know it. Your environment is what you need to focus on in this video right now. I want you to just look around. Your work area, your home, your social media, every single thing that you encompass around you is shaping you. Like we always say, your eyes, what you see, what you eat, what you believe, what you think, and what is your surroundings is always going to shape your ability to become successful. So I want to really focus in on the influence of your physical environment. Now, for me growing up, I didn't grow up in a city that was very, very resourceful. It was a city that didn't have much. Mansfield, Ohio. Go ahead and stop this video, Google it. It really wasn't nothing there, right? But I knew that in order to be successful and to have and do all the single things that I wanted, I had to leave that environment. And I knew that if I stayed, it just wasn't going to be much for me. And I left. And now I live in Southern California. Now, is there a big difference? Hell yeah, there's a big difference, man. Coming from a small city to a larger city where there's more opportunity, I've been able to grow. I've been able to network. I've been able to meet people, been able to go places that I never imagined I would go. Now, guess what? I probably wouldn't be as successful as I am. I probably wouldn't be who I am currently if I stayed in that environment. Now, understanding that having a cluttery environment and an environment that is conducive to success is very important. You know, making sure that you're organized, making sure that you have those things around you and making sure that it's not messy is very, very important. Now, listen, I know there's some people out there like, man, my desk is messy. I know where my paper's at and I know exactly what I need to be doing. My wife is that type of person. Is she organized? Hell no. Does she know where everything is? Hell no. But is she still successful in her own right? Yeah, she is. But if you're someone who is a messy life and is not really helping you along in your journey, you need to reprogram yourself. You need to focus on small changes. What about opening up that window? What about opening that window so you get more sunlight? What about straightening up those papers and then actually organize them? That way you know exactly where everything is. That way you know exactly what's happening. That way you know what's happening. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Keep playing. Yeah, I like it. Keep playing, baby. Making sure that you're taking those action steps and creating a workspace that is important and that is not as messy is going to help you to become successful. Just do that today. It's Friday, right? It's Friday where I'm at. I don't know what day, what hour you watching this, but right now it's Friday. And when I walk into my office, I always make sure that all my stuff is aligned and straightened up. It might be the military, but for me, I've always been that type of person. I always want to be organized. Now, the next thing, your social environment. Ensuring that you're not just around those people who are average, unless you want to be average, or be around those people who want to be great because you want to be great. We all say it, birds of a feather flock together. The average 5 people that you're around, you're going to be that 6th person. I don't care if those 5 people have all the same or all different identities, have all different goals. I guarantee you if those 5 people are around each other for a normal length of time, they're going to all start to mimic and act like one another. They're all going to have some type of actual identity that you can connect them all to. So if you want to be better, switch up your social environment. Get into a room or a group of people who want to be great. That's very, very important. Now, understanding how a toxic environment in a growth mindset within those people are going to affect you. You're going to be influenced. You're going to be influenced by those people who want to grow. You're going to be influenced by those people who don't want to grow. And you're going to have to understand how it's affecting you. Really, you're going to have to open up your mind and have an awareness of what's happening around you. And if not, you're going to start to lose. So really start to take an action step here. Audit your circle. See what the circle is doing. If they're not in alignment with their goal, you got to move away from them, dog. You got to figure out how to increase your overall value. And how do you increase your value? Get into a circle, a mentor group, or a coaching circle with those people who want to grow and who want to become better. You have to audit out your circle. Now, your digital environment. What does your digital environment look like? What does your phone look like, right? We all hold phones in our hands, 90% of the day, unless you're doing some type of work that requires you not to have it. But when I look at my phone, right, and I'll show y'all here. So this is my actual, hopefully this can show you here. This is my home screen, right? I got my Bible, I got my calendar, and I also have the date and the weather, right? It's pretty organized. When I scroll over, all of my apps are organized where I can easily get to them when I need to, right? I can easily get to any single thing that I have on here. So organize your life to be beneficial to you, not being scattered, not being messy, organized to where you can get to it and be efficient. Life for me is about being efficient, knowing how to access the information that I need in a split second. That's what you should do. But also when it comes to social media, look at your algorithm. Is your algorithm giving you BS? And you just like, what is this algorithm? Like, what am I looking at right now? Why am I looking at cats play fighting, right? Like, I seen something on my algorithm and I was just like, man, how the hell did this even get to me, right? So you can even go through there and start deleting that stuff. Like, no, I'm not interested in this. And it will change and it will conform to you, right? So when you look at your social media, is it things that's influencing you to become better? Or is it things that are not? Oftentimes when I'm looking at my algorithm, I'm looking at mindset. I'm looking at people who are lifting weights. I'm looking at cooking. I'm looking at things that are going to help me to become a better person. Looking at things that are going to help me to invest. I'm looking at things that I'm genuinely interested in. And those things that I'm not, it moves along. So delete the clutter, figure out what your algorithm is, and take this action step, right? So create a successful focused feed which is set on becoming who you want to be. Becoming who you want to be. Because if you're wasting time on things that are not meaningful, you're wasting time, right? And it's not going to shape you and become better in any type of way. And then also limit screen time, right? I say that all the time, but I got to do that as well. I got to limit my screen time. But really, if you aren't limiting your screen time, focus on those things that you want to become better in, all right? So now the last thing that I want to talk about, and I'm going to let y'all go for today. I want you to really focus on how to intentionally shape your environment for success. Yes, I talk about clearing up your workspace. Yes, I talk about focusing on a better social group. Yes, you have to recreate what your algorithm is showing you, but intentionally shaping those small steps to becoming better, which is going to lead to a massive shift in your life. Never, ever underestimate a small step that can gradually shoot you up to a new and better height. Small steps, like taking an extra rep, going the extra mile, having a conversation with a person that's doing something that you like, shooting your shot in the DMs at a lady or at a coach or somebody that's going to help you to become influential. Do those small things because eventually it will become a stepping stone for a massive shift in your overall life. Then also reinforcing a positive behavior to your environment, enforcing positive factors into your life, eating right, listening to podcasts, watching podcasts that are meaningful, going out on vacations to help you reframe your mind, or meeting and speaking with those people that are doing the correct things in life. Never ever underestimate that. And then the last thing is that I want to challenge you right now. And I normally never really challenge my viewers, but one, you've gotten to this point, so I want to give you a challenge. I want you to change one aspect of your environment today. If you're someone who needs to clean up their diet, clean up your diet for one day. If you're somebody who has a messy desk, clean up your desk, man. If you're someone who just putting off a lot of things in your life, put it off. Don't put it off. Go do it today. Give me 1 second. Go ahead, babe.
I I want to go house.
You want to go house? Okay, cool. Give me 1 second, all right?
I want to go house.
All right, cool. Let's do it. 1 second, all right? Go pick up your toys. All right, now, since I gave you that challenge, I want you to do something else. I want you to do this. I want to invite you to comment down below what is the biggest actual change that you need to make in your life, socially, digitally, or in your environment to become better, okay? What is that one thing? Now, okay, so since my daughter is urging me to go, I gotta go. But the last thing I want to tell you is this. Like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my ebook, Elevate Your Thoughts, that's gonna help you to propel you to becoming better. And if you would like to, I'm giving you an opportunity to meet with me for a coaching session to become 1% better, all right? So I'll see y'all soon. Let's go. Say bye-bye. All right, guys, take care. Say bye-bye. See y'all later.